Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, depending on where you're at, where you live. I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad to have you here again on my humble channel. Today, I want to continue with our inner journey together and basically talking about, in continuance to what I shared on my fourth video regarding our searching for our inner voice, our true voice. We get to the point that as soon as we start to recognize our true voice, and we start, as I mentioned to you on the last video, you will have the resistance, and that's normal. Some people will not resonate with it, and some will, and that is your journey. That is our journey to continue on and connecting with people that are resonating with this information that you have acquired. So as you continue to go into this journey, it is very imperative that then your communication starts to be super important, meaning that your word, what you say, what you think, say, and do are very important. So as you continue this exchange with people, and continuing to have your truthful voice, meaning a voice with obviously some truthfulness, not some, but as much truthfulness as possible, honesty, and at the same time, some flexibility to make adjustments, because as we go along, as we go further into the journey, we're going to be able to say, okay, so I have this information, but now I'm learning this, so this information and this perspective is going to change. So I'm going to be flexible and in order to continue. And that's with the people that you meet. So I feel so much power in this, because I feel that when you get to that point and you realize how crucial communication is, the exchange of information, and try to be not judgmental, as I say, and trying to gather your own truth and research. And before we get to the point, I say, okay, I don't want to continue in this journey with this group of individuals. I want to continue over here and start my dissecting and understanding, and how not only is this going to help me, but it's going to help our community, our world, and our connections up in the skies, which some people don't have that connection yet, and some people do. So as I said to you, your word is very important. I see it as currency. Back in the days, we didn't need contracts. We just looked at each other. We said, okay, this is an agreement that you and I have based on our trust and our understanding. And you shook your hands or bowed or whatever it was, and you moved along, and you honored your word. And that goes a long way. And that took me a while to understand that what I was taught, based on fear, because people, and still sometimes we'll say things out of fear to protect ourselves, and it may not be the truth. But as soon as you become aware and become more knowledgeable, you will start, being more certain with your thoughts, words, and actions. So, again, I cannot emphasize how important it is to stand by this truth that you're becoming, and to exchange this information, especially nowadays. It is so crucial to be able to say, okay, I honor, what I'm listening to. I do not disagree in this. I will look into it, and I will continue to move forward to be able to go through this journey of discovery. And at the same time, you will start to meet on this journey amazing people, and you'll start connecting, and you'll start, it's like weaving this beautiful cloth with all this information that is coming in order for us to move forward in a better direction in our world. So I know that there's a lot of information out there. I honor this information, and I'm grateful for those who are spending the time to look into this and to bring forth this knowledge. At the same time, it is important for us, to move and to learn. It's important for us to learn, and to get to that point, we need to obviously get to know who we are. As I discussed in my first video, getting to know who truthfully you are, and being able to hone into that information and that wisdom that we have, that sometimes doesn't acquire extensive information. I mean, I love to look into stuff and to research and to read. For me, it's fascinating to see the perspective and thoughts of others. But when you get to know who you are, meaning not only you as an individual, but as a community, where you're from, which is something that I mentioned I was going to start doing, because I think it's important to recognize who are you as an individual and a community where you come from on this earth. I think it brings a lot of light and a lot of understanding to recognize that it's not just like, me, that I was born in New York, and I have Puerto Rican a family from both sides, but to go further and to see who are these ancestors and our forefathers who basically paved the way for us at this point in our lives. So I think getting to that point and recognizing and learning, especially those who recognized our earth, our Mother Earth, to be such an important factor in obtaining the wisdom of our planet. And I hope this will encourage you to look further and to honor yourself as an individual, and then continue your journey so you can gather, I guess, with our tribe. And I feel very much in my heart that we are in that direction, that we eventually will be in a junction in which we will come together and live in this beautiful earth, and make it how it should be, simple and beautiful, and honoring what's already here, and making this journey absolutely amazing. So thank you again for joining me, and I hope I can continue to give some more insights. Again, I mentioned last time that I would talk about a little bit about my background. I kind of did, but I had an interesting week in which I had to voice loudly some concerns in my personal life, but I noticed how I had to place all the stuff that I've been saying and actually put it in action. So some things I need to tweak, and that's okay, but at least I'm aware. So have a great evening, morning, or or afternoon, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.